All right, so I had a bunch of my friends asking me this other day, like, how do we actually run our marketing agency? How much does it cost? Like, how do we actually find these people for clients, book meetings and calls and everything? So I'm just gonna go over that real quick. If we go to Notion right here, we use everything for appointment setting, which we have a team for, and then me and my co-founder actually, do all the lead outgen and appointment setting as well. Just killing two birds with one stone if we're all doing it at the same time. So today we have a 3:30 Zoom call. Yesterday we had a retail business that we met with in person here in Wisconsin, and then yep. I don't even know how much Notion is monthly. I think the premium is like $40 a month, which we have, and then we also use Apollo. This is Apollo. Basically, I can find whatever business type job titles like CEOs, and then I can get their personal numbers. It's a lot easier to reach out to them. I can do employee status, how many employees they have, how much monthly, yearly revenue they're making, and then locations and everything. And then I can get their personal phone numbers, and it's just a lot easier for connecting with actual CEOs and decision makers. And then, believe it or not, we still do the basic way, just Google Maps, reaching out, phone numbers, and just cold calling straight up business owners and reaching out to them that way. And then we have a team that does all the appointment setting and then books the Zoom calls and everything. And yeah. And then we also have a Slack communication for everyone that's on the team. I'm not going to show those chats, but we use all that for work communication. And then we also use Telegram for like voice memos and that type of stuff for when we can't set up Zoom calls when people are busy or doing something or someone's in a meeting. So we use Telegram for voice memos and then Slack for just basic communication. And then for our website, that's about like $200 a year. Actually, I don't even know how much it was. I think it was $200. You really don't need a website, but it just, shows that you're actually like a real business. So I'd recommend having a website. But that's about it. We start with like no money down, so it's super easy. There's free trials for Slack and Apollo and Notion. So start off with zero capital, and now it's just income and profit. And then another thing you can have, but we don't really need it because we never found a need for it, but an actual business email. We just use Gmail, but you can do a Google business that's like .com. I think that's like $10 a month. It's not bad at all. And then we also have our Canva Pro account that we use to make creatives. That's like $10 a month. Also a free trial, so you can get away with free until you have clients, and then it's just income because then you can actually afford for all these subscriptions. So yeah. So that's a little bit more information, how we run the agency, how we find clients, how much it actually costs to run the agency, and yeah.